Yo, what's up everybody? Today we are coming at you with a little something to get your minds right. We talking about goals today, those big dreams we carrying around. You know, the ones that get us out of bed in the morning. We spend so much time planning, strategizing, and thinking about plan B, plan C, even plan D. But what if I told you that having no backup plan is the secret sauce to making those dreams a reality? That's right, you heard me. Sometimes the best way to get where you want to go is to burn those bridges behind you. No looking back, no safety net, just pure, unadulterated focus on the prize. Sounds crazy, right? Well, stick with me for a minute. I'm gonna break it down for you, step by step, why having no backup plan ain't about being reckless. It's about unlocking a whole new level of drive, commitment, and straight-up hustle. Let's dive in. Listen up, because this is where it all starts. When you got a backup plan, it's like having one eye on the prize and the other peeking at the exit. You ain't fully invested, you know what I'm saying? But when there ain't no plan B, your focus becomes laser sharp. It's like tunnel vision, everything else fades away, and all you see is that goal, shining bright. No distractions, no second guessing, just pure, unadulterated hustle towards what you want. Think about it. When you're truly committed to something, you don't waste time thinking about what happens if you fail. You put all your energy into making it happen. That's the power of no backup plan. It forces you to be present, to be in the moment, and to give it your all, each and every single day. No fallback career, no safety net, just pure ambition and drive. And you know what? It will work. So ditch the distractions, silence the doubts, and lock onto your goal like your life depends on it. Because with no backup plan, it kinda does. Right, so we talked about focus, okay? But focus without commitment is like a car without an engine. It ain't going nowhere. When you got a backup plan, it's easy to hold back, to play it safe. But when there's nothing to fall back on, you gotta go all in. You gotta be fully committed, heart, mind, and soul. See, commitment is about making a choice. It's about deciding that this goal, this dream, is more important than anything else. It's about burning those bridges and saying, this is it, I'm going for it. And let me tell you, there's nothing more powerful than that kind of commitment. It's what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's like when you decided to jump from music to acting. People thought you are crazy, but when you are committed to it, man, you knew you could do it. So don't be afraid to go all in. Don't be afraid to commit fully, because when you do, you unleash a whole new level of power and potential. Now, some of y'all might be thinking, ain't having a backup plan a little risky? And yeah, maybe it is. But you know what else is risky? Playing it safe, sticking to the same old, same old. See, when you got a backup plan, you limit your options. You put yourself in a box. But when you embrace the unknown, when you force yourself to figure it out, that's when true creativity kicks in. Think about it. Some of the greatest inventions, the most innovative ideas, came from people who had no choice but to think outside the box. They didn't have a safety net, so they had to come up with something new, something revolutionary. It's like when I was writing my own rhymes back in Philly. I had to be creative, to find my own voice, my own style, and that's what made me stand out. So don't be afraid to break the mold. Don't be afraid to challenge the status quo. Because when you do, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. Look, let's be real. Life's gonna throw you some curveballs. You're gonna face challenges, setbacks, maybe even some straight-up failures. It's all part of the journey. But here's the thing. When you got no backup plan, you learn to bounce back. You develop this inner strength, this resilience that helps you overcome anything. See, when you're used to having a safety net, it's easy to crumble when things get tough. But when you know there's no other option but to succeed, you dig deep. You find that inner fire and you keep pushing, no matter what. It's like when I was told The Fresh Prince wouldn't be a hit. They said it wouldn't last. But I used that doubt to fuel my fire, to prove them wrong. So embrace the challenges, man. Don't be afraid to fall down. Because it's in those moments of adversity that you discover your true strength. If you like this video, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. Now, I ain't gonna lie, having no backup plan can be a little scary. It's like walking a tightrope without a net. But you know what? That fear, that little voice in the back of your head saying, "Don't mess this up," it can be a powerful motivator. See, when you're afraid to fail, you work harder. You push yourself further. You become relentless in your pursuit of success. It's like that feeling you get before a big audition or a big game. That nervous energy, that drive to prove yourself. That's the good stuff. So use that fear to your advantage. Let it fuel your fire. Let it push you beyond your limits. Because when you're driven by that kind of motivation, anything is possible. Listen, we all got the same 24 hours in a day, but it's how we use those hours that makes all the difference. When you got 1,000,001 things on your plate, it's easy to get sidetracked, to lose sight of what's really important. But when you got no backup plan, you learn to cut through the noise. You prioritize your goals and you focus on what truly matters. See, when you're fully committed to one thing, you don't have time for distractions. You don't waste energy on things that don't move you closer to your goal. It's like when I was working on my music and acting at the same time. I had to be disciplined to manage my time wisely. So take a good hard look at your life. What are you spending your time on? Is it aligned with your goals? If not, it's time to make some changes. Now, resources ain't just about money, although that's definitely a part of it. I'm talking about your time, your energy, your focus, your network, everything you got. When you spread yourself too thin, when you're trying to do it all, you end up doing nothing well. But when you laser focus on one goal, you can pour all your resources into it and watch it flourish. It's like water in a garden. You gotta give those plants the attention and care they need to grow. You can't be watering every weed in the yard. So take stock of your resources. What are your strengths? What do you need to learn? And most importantly, are you investing in the right areas? Let me tell you something. There ain't nothing more satisfying than achieving a goal you poured your heart and soul into. That feeling of accomplishment, of knowing you gave it your all and came out on top, it's like nothing else. And you know what makes it even sweeter? Knowing you did it without a safety net, without a plan B. It's a testament to your dedication, your resilience, your unwavering belief in yourself. When you take that leap of faith, when you put it all on the line and come out victorious, it changes you. It gives you this confidence, this swagger, that you carry with you for the rest of your life. It's like when parents just don't understand hit number one. All the hard work, the dedication, the belief in myself, it all paid off. And let me tell you, it felt amazing. So keep grinding, keep hustling, and never give up on your dreams. Because the satisfaction of achieving them on your own terms is worth every ounce of effort. So there you have it, folks. The power of no backup plan. It's about focus, commitment, creativity, resilience, motivation, prioritization, resource allocation, and ultimately, satisfaction. It's about taking ownership of your dreams, betting on yourself, and going after what you want with everything you got. Now, I ain't saying it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be tough, it's gonna be challenging, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it. So tell me, do you have a backup plan? And more importantly, are you ready to ditch it and unleash your full potential? Let me know in the comments below.